Hey guys, what's up? Chris here for BeerGeekNation.com, and today we are looking at the first kind of official standalone release from Intangible Ales. This is their Future Primitive, coming in at 7.2% alcohol by volume. It's their take on a classic farmhouse style beer, Saison, that is 100% fermented with Brett. So it's going to be funky. So if you like a funky beer, this one might be for you. Like I said, this is their first standalone beer, their first official release. They've previously only done collaboration beers. They worked with Evil Twin, they worked with Saint Somewhere, and Blue Jacket, I believe, out of DC, which I've never actually had a chance to try any of those beers. Well, the Blue Jacket beers, I should say. But this, there were 2,700 bottles made. It was first released at Pizza Boy Brewing, where Terry is currently brewing a beer in kind of the central Pennsylvania area. But it is going to be distributed to Philadelphia, New York, and Washington, D.C. So if you're in those areas, look for this one, support them. They're an up-and-coming brewery. They're going to be doing lots of great stuff. Looking forward to their future releases. So let me get into a glass that you guys know how it smells, tastes, and give you the final verdict on the Future Primitive. All right, guys, so the aroma on the Future Primitive, and I can smell it from here. Oh, wow, so funky. You get that, you know, those classic kind of pretentious terms about wild beers. You get farmhouse, that horse blanket, wet hay, but you're also getting a big tropical component. I'm getting pineapple, mango, a little bit of peach in there. You kind of get a dry, biscuity kind of maltiness coming off of this as well, but it is a funky smelling beer. All right, guys, so the taste on the Future Primitive. Cheers. Oh, wow. Wow, yeah, right at the front of the tongue. A nice kind of slight kind of tart bitterness in there. Middle of the mouth, though, this thing just takes over. A nice kind of dry underlying maltiness, biscuity, crackery. But the Brett is really the star of this show. I mean, huge tropical notes. I'm getting pineapple, tons of pineapple, peach, mango, some really kind of like overly sweet orange, some sweet orange juice to it as well. And that there's no fruit juice or anything, no fruit or anything in this. It's all the Brett. Different Brett characteristics, different Brett strains produce different Brett characteristics, including these tropical flavors that I am getting this. It is crazy. Super dry finish. In the finish, more of that tropical flavor, more of those tropical juice flavors. Lots of pineapple. If you like pineapple, you're really gonna love this one. A huge amount of pineapple, huge amount of mango. Again, kind of that underlying dry, biscuity, you know, that classic kind of Saison maltiness to it that really is there just to kind of deliver the yeast characteristics, and it's doing absolutely that. You know, it seems like it would be a simple beer, but there's a level of complexity that really just kind of kicks it up to the next level. It's awesome stuff. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the Intangible Ales, Future Primitive, 7.2%, available now. If you're in central Pennsylvania, you can get it at Al's. Again, coming soon, very soon, I guess, to Philly, New York, and Washington, D.C. Guys, pick this one up. It is getting an A. I'm a big sucker for Brett beers, especially Brett Saison. You know, Boulevard, Saison Brett, Lodgson's Saison Beretta, one of my favorite beers. This blows them out of the water. Just the huge, you know, typically with a Brett beer, you get a little bit of funkiness, and then the beer kind of takes over. You know, the maltiness kind of, the Brett's more of a kind of a subtle highlight to the actual beer. In this one, the Brett, again, I've said it once, I'll say it again, is the star. You get big tropical notes, big tropical fruit juice, funkiness, all that barnyard, you know, goodness that you want in a wild ale on top of that tropical characteristic. It's just fantastic. It's just absolutely fantastic. So much going on in this. Again, it seems like it'd be a simple beer, but it's just so complex, and it just, every time you take a sip, you're kind of getting something new out of it. And again, that just goes a long way in my book. So getting an A for me. Definitely, if you could find this one, pick yourself up at least two, put one away in the cellar. It's going to develop even more funkiness over time. Looking forward to it. With that said, remember, folks, life's too short. Drink amazing beers. Cheers.